once. No answer. I tried another. Straight to voicemail. The signal on my phone suddenly disappeared. No service. I slipped the phone back into my pocket and continued walking toward our classroom on the 3rd floor. As I reached the staircase, I heard slow footsteps somewhere above me. I stopped at the bottom of the stairs and listened. The footsteps continued. Slow, steady, as if someone was climbing one floor above me. I looked up the stairwell, expecting to see another student. No one. The sound suddenly stopped. For a few seconds, the school became completely silent again. I forced myself to laugh. "It's just the storm," I whispered. Trying to ignore the uneasy feeling, I continued climbing to the 3rd floor. Every step echoed through the empty building. When I reached the hallway, I immediately noticed that the lights were on. At the very end of the corridor, the door to room 307 was slightly open. A warm yellow light spilled into the dark hallway. Relieved, I smiled. Finally, someone else had made it to school. I walked toward the classroom and slowly pushed the door open. Every seat was occupied. My classmates were already inside. They all sat perfectly still with their heads lowered. Not a single person was talking. No one was looking at a phone. No one even acknowledged that I had entered. At the front of the room, our professor stood with his back facing the class. He quietly wrote something on the blackboard. The sound of chalk scraping against the board echoed through the room. I smiled awkwardly. "Sorry I'm late, sir." The professor didn't answer. Neither did anyone else. Thinking they were taking a surprise quiz, I quietly walked toward my seat. As I passed the first row, something caught my attention. Every student's uniform was soaking wet. Water dripped from their sleeves onto the floor. Small puddles had formed beneath every chair. But the classroom itself was completely dry. Every window was closed. The ceiling wasn't leaking. There was no reason for anyone to be drenched.